So for those of you that want to give your mother or someone that you love a treat, then it's time to make this, because this is awesome. It's a dark chocolate Marquise with vanilla bean custard, and the ingredients will be under the video at the end. So in a pan you put your butter, chocolate and cocoa powder in a bowl over some water. It's a go-go recipe, so we're adding some sugar in a pan with a little bit of water, and you bring it up really slowly and boil it to a soft boil. If you don't have a sugar thermometer, just boil it till the bubbles are small. And as you can see, the chocolate's melting with the butter and the cocoa powder. So just stir that in and let that sit, and then separate your eggs whites in the mixer. As you can see, we're beating it, and your yolks in another pan. There, the sugar's boiling and the whites are whisking rather fast. Now when your sugar has boiled enough, add it really slowly to the egg whites, which are just turn it on and get them whisking. Doesn't matter if they keep whisking. Add the sugar slowly, and what this does to the egg whites is cook them out. And when you've added all your sugar, just keep beating the egg whites and allow them to keep whisking, because it's going to be hot. And you need to add the chocolate to the egg whites as well in a minute while it's still hot, because if it's all the same temperature, it's great. Trouble comes is when you do it and it's one's hot and one's cold, and it's going to split and separate, and it ain't going to be pretty. So add the yolks one at a time and stir them into the hot chocolate mix. You don't want to add them all together, because it will cool the chocolate down too quickly, and it will become sticky and horrible. I know, because I've done it. Now while the egg whites are still whisking, add the chocolate mix really slowly and incorporate it all. And then just add a little bit of cream. We'll use double cream here. Now we're going to pour the chocolate into some cups and then set them in the fridge. This is such an amazing dessert. I've served it in restaurants and loads of places, and it's wonderful. It's one of the best chocolate puddings. It's quite simple to make. It's just delicious. And I recommend it for your mummies out there, because they will love it. So we just stick it in the fridge for a couple of hours just to cool down, and we serve vanilla bean custard with that. So here we go. So in a pan, put some cream. And the vanilla pods we've cut in half and scraped out the seeds. So with the egg yolks we put the seeds, and in the milk we just put the pods that are left. And then just add to the seeds and egg yolks your sugar, and then you just give that a good mix. So now that your milk's come up to the boil, you just take it off the heat and slowly pour it into your egg mix. And then you're going to pour that back into the pan and cook it out really slowly. The egg yolks are the thickening agent for this sauce, but what you've got to be careful with is not letting it cook too quickly, because it will scramble, obviously, with the egg yolks in there. Another way you can do this, like we did with the chocolate, is put a pan of water on the heat and a bowl on top, and cook this out that way over the heat. And it's not on direct heat, but it's over the heat of the water boiling in the pan. What a gobbledygook way. So once it's thickened, pour it into a bowl to cool down. A good way to know whether it's thickened is putting a spoon in, out, and running your finger along the back of it. And if it leaves a channel there for a few seconds before it starts to fall, then you know that you've done a good job. Custard, done. So this is the view on the day that we were making this. We took the dogs for a walk. As you can see, it's beautiful. It was a bit chilly. And this is the next day. We love the country that we're living in England. We just think it's fantastic, and the seasons and the weather. And this is the next day. It's just nuts. There's little Mully. Hello, Mully. Yes, she did have a bath when she got home. Right, back to business. Then we just grate some chocolate on top of the chocolate pot that we've just taken out of the fridge. And I'm going to eat some because I can't wait, and it's just so yummy. So what we do here is pour the custard on the top and serve it. You can do is put it in a different type of mould or something else, lined with cling film or parchment paper, and then when it's set in the fridge you can pull it out and cut it and slice it, and then you'd pour your custard on the plate and put your chocolate on the top of that. It's best served at room temperature, and you can even sprinkle a little bit of molten sea salt on the top. That's great as well.